Hello, everyone. Welcome to Leadership Lens, the podcast where we explore leadership, strategy, and also business thinking through the lens of today's brightest mind. I am Putri, your moderator for this episode. Today, we are bringing you a special conversation from the MBA students of IPMI Institute. And we're diving into one of the most practical and powerful business book, What the CEO Wants You to Know by Ram Charan. We first came across this book in our corporate finance class with Prof. Roy Sembel, where it sparked some truly insightful discussion about how great leaders think and operate. Now, we are excited to share those insights with you. Joining me today are three fellow MBA students and also rising business leaders. We have Henry, who focusing in business consulting and operations. Hi, Henry.
Hi, Putri.
How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, and the second one we have Mbak Anindita. She is a retail strategy enthusiast, and also Mas Ganes over here. He is a tech entrepreneur in the making. Hi, Tim. Are you ready today?
Yes, of course, ready.
Of course.
Okay. Before we start this episode of Leadership Lens, we'd like to take a special moment to express our deepest gratitude to someone who has been a guiding force behind our learning journey, right? On behalf of all MBA students at IPMI Institute, we thank you, Prof. Roy, for being more than just a lecturer, but also for being a mentor and also a role model. So this episode is just a small tribute to the big difference you've made in our learning journey. Thank you, Prof. Roy. Okay, guys. First of all, today we want to have a book review, right? Of the book What CEO Wants You to Know from Ram Charan. Let's begin with the quick overview, but first of all, maybe can you guys introduce yourself and your first impression about this book?
Okay. Thank you, Putri, for inviting me to this podcast. Hello, everyone. My name is Henry. Currently, I'm an IPMI MBA student and also focusing my job in business consulting and operations. And first of all, I would like to say thank you, Prof. Roy, to teach us not only about the corporate finance but also the leadership. So prepare us to be the future leaders. So your dedication and passion inspire us to be the great student and the future leaders. Okay. Talking about this book, the Ram Charan's book. This book is essentially a wake-up call for me because this book is giving us the core principle when running a business. We know that there is 5 principles of Ram Charan. We know that the first of all is cash, and then margin, the velocity, and then growth, and not less important is the customer's satisfaction. So whether you are running the small business or a startup business, maybe they are the corporate or large business in the company, these 5 key principles of Ram Charan, I think it's the basic core principle to run your business to be sustainable, Putri.
Okay, so impressive, right? And how about you, Mbak Dita? Can you introduce yourself first?
Right. Thank you, Putri. Thank you also for inviting me to this podcast.
Okay.
Right. And I also would like, first of all, to thank Professor Roy Sembel for his guidance in this corporate finance class. Without him, we would not find this book so early on, right? And also thanking him for teaching us about corporate finance in such a comprehensive manner, but also with a very hands-on experience. It will have lasting impact on us as students. Now about the book, right? I think what's very interesting about the book is that it encourages you to think like a CEO. So no matter what your role is in an organization, right, sometimes we box ourselves by thinking like, oh, I'm just this, I'm just that, right? Without thinking about the company overall. But after reading the book, it makes me think that actually, even though currently I'm in retail, right? Maybe I should start with that. I'm currently in retail. I'm also an IPMBA student. And after reading the book, I start to think differently. It's also about not just about operations, for example, but also about the margin, about how fast can I move the product, and so on. So about the business overall. So it's really good book.
It's really interesting
Yeah.
book, right? Okay, and Mas Ganes?
Thank you, Putri. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ganesh, and I'm currently working as a tech entrepreneur. First of all, also I want to thank Prof. Roy for teaching us in corporate finance class, and also introduce this book to me and also to you guys to help us to understand that corporate finance not just a number but also a language and also value creations. And regarding the book, I think what's cool about this book, it makes it really relatable.
Yeah.
Even comparing business to a street vendor who knows exactly how to manage their cash control and also cost. It is really grounded and practical stuff.
All right, so it is. We are agreed that this book is very interesting book, right? Okay, so guys, let's unpack the core idea of this book. Okay, the most popular of Ramcharan's concept we'll know as emphasize cash, margin, velocity, growth, and also customer satisfaction, right? Like just Henry mentioned before. And can you each take one and explain what it means in real business?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right. I think I'll go first.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, don't mind. I think cash, right? So I think for me, cash is very interesting. So you can be profitable on paper,
Yeah.
but your company can still face its downfall if you don't have enough cash.
Yeah.
So it's really important that you monitor the in and outs of your money.
Yes, cash is very important, right, for the business. Yeah. How about you, Mas Henry?
Okay, I think it's already mentioned by Dita. I'll go with margin, right? Okay, the margin is the how much the profit you will take when you're selling your product or services, right? So it's affect the ability of the company to run the business, to take the margin. So I think the margin is very important in running the business to be sustainable.
Alright, for the sustainable business, yeah, margin is very important. And then, Ganesh, what the core key of the Ramcharan's book that you want to explain with us?
In addition to Dita and Henry, I'll take velocity.
Okay.
For me, velocity is about speed. It is relatable for a tech entrepreneur like me because it helps us to learn how you can turn inventory, delivery services, or also get paid. Sometimes, not sometimes, but often velocity decides whether you survive or not.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, correct. And don't forget about the growth and also customer
Yes.
satisfaction, right? So I will explain. In business, growth is more than just getting bigger, but also getting better, right? Expanding your customer base, and then increasing your revenue and improving your impact in the market. It's also important. And he emphasized also that customer satisfaction is not just a marketing or service issue, but a core business driver that impacts every function in the company, right? From the operation and then the finance to strategy and also leadership. So we all agree that the 5 key concept of the Ramcharan is very important in business, right? So, okay, great. Now we are going to the next question, guys. Ramcharan emphasized that thinking like a CEO is a mindset, yeah, not a job title. So, how did that ideas resonate with you as an MBA student?
Okay, Putri. I think I'll go first. Yeah, it's very eye-opening, right? As an MBA student and also as a business consultant and operation, I'm usually working as a member, team member, as a staff. I always think that the CEO is very out of reach. You know, this he or she is very high level of position.
Out of reach.
Yeah, out of reach. But after reading this book, I'm starting to think that CEO is not about level principal role. So, like you mentioned before, it's about the mindset. So, as a CEO, we can start thinking by asking the right question. How does it drive profit? How does it affect cash flow? And it change our mindset, right? And how we contribute at any level. So you're right. The Charan, it's like to teach me to think like CEO.
So everybody can be the CEO,
Yeah, everybody
right?
can be CEO, right?
Alright, great. How about you, Mbak Dita?
Yeah, I really like Andrew's point, right? It's actually trainable, you know, it's not such a far-reach concept, right? But everybody can apply it, right? Yeah, same for me. So I'm in operation, so I used to just think about the operation and that's it, right? But after reading the book, now I also start to think, am I moving the product fast enough? You know, is the margin healthy for us?
Yeah.
So it's really, really helpful to think like a business leader.
Okay, and it simplifies the complicated business that everyone usually think about business, right? So how about you, Mas Ganesh?
Really agree with Henry and Dita. For me, the key takeaway of this book is ownership thinking. Before working as an entrepreneur, I also work as in a company. So whether you are an intern or an executive, you have to think that you are really care about the whole business. So you have to think like a CEO.
Same goal.
Same goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the members of the company and the business have the same mindset, right? Okay, so impressive. Okay, now let's talk about Ramcharan street vendor analogy. This is also very interesting, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Why do you think it's so effective, and especially for a student like us? Okay.
Because I think the street vendor analogy from Ramcharan, it's very raw and realistic, right? For example, a street vendor lives and breathes in 5 core business principles that Ramcharan said. So they know their break-even points, how to price, how to calculate the margin, and how to survive, right? So it doesn't matter whether you are running this small business like the street vendor or the large corporate business. Understanding and implementing the 5 core principle by Ramcharan, it's very critical and important, Putri.
Yeah. So I'm so agree. What about you, Madita?
Yeah, actually, it's very similar. I really like how it debunks the idea, right? That business has to be such a big corporation, and then you call it business. But actually, street vendor applies the same principle, right? The same 5 core principles, and yes, just make you think simpler, but also in a more targeted way. So it helps you to avoid overcomplicating things.
And focus more to the business, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And then Mas Ganesh?
Honestly, as someone building a startup like me, I see myself as that vendor. As you all know, currently there are so many startups that are collapsed. So this book helped me to count every rupiah and track every sale. So it gave me a bigger framework.
Oh yeah, it's very implementing, right? In so many level of business.
Yeah, practical.
Practical. Okay. So guys, I want to share the quotes that I got from the book What the CEO Wants You to Know by Ramcharan. It is said that great CEOs are not magicians. They simply understand the essence of the business and keep everyone aligned around it. So this quote emphasizes the successful CEOs don't rely on tricks, luck, or complicated strategies. Instead, their strength lies in having a deep, clear understanding of how the business really works and making sure everyone in the organization understand and works toward the same goals, right? So what's one concept or quote from the book that you'll carry with you guys?
Okay, because you mentioned the magician, I also can relate. My favorite quote is business acumen, it's not a gift. So it's a skill that you can learn. So as an MBA student, we can also learn by this book how the CEO thinks. Like you mentioned, everybody can be CEO, right?
Yeah.
It's about the mindset itself.
Correct.
Yeah, for me, I think it's more like simplicity. Yeah, as I mentioned, sometimes you overcomplicate things, and
Yeah,
then that creates a mental block.
Yeah.
So I really like the message that simplicity is actually power. So you just need to remember again the 5 core principles, and then with that you can grow your business. You can drive your
Yeah,
performance.
so agree. Well, what you Mas Ganes?
For me, the quote is the best leader are grounded in reality. In startup world, it's easy to chase trends,
Yeah.
but staying close to your numbers, your unit economics, it's what keeps you alive, and the business will always running.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't be FOMO, right? Just focus on the Ramcharan's concept, and you can have growth of your business. Okay, it's a beautiful reflection. So for the final verdict, should other MBA students have to read this book?
Yeah.
Guys?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely,
because
yeah.
it's very short, sharp, and practical. As we
Correct.
discussed, right? It's very insightful.
Yeah.
Eye opener.
Okay, it's so amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for your sharing through your thought and point of view today in this podcast. And good luck for your study and also your business.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you for having
inviting. Thank you for having us.
yeah. So, okay, I think that's all for today's episode of Leadership Lens today, brought to you by the MBA student of IPMI Institute. And we believe leadership is a mindset, one that's built through continuous learning, courageous thinking, and the power of community. Remember, you don't have to be a CEO to think like one. Master the basics, see the full picture, and approach every role with clarity and ownership. If you enjoyed this episode, please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, keep learning and keep leading. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.